Hello students, welcome to CS Academy. In this session, I will explain the exact meaning of Pascal's law for the static fluids. Okay. If you see the statement of Pascal's law, the intensity of pressure at a point in a static fluid is same in all directions. Okay, listen carefully. To understand the physical meaning of the statement, let us consider one example here. I am taking some water in a container like this. Okay, because of it is contained in the container, the water is in static position. Okay, the water is in static position, it is not moving to any direction. Okay, inside I am considering one triangular element like this. Okay, I am considering one triangular element like this. If we take to analyze this Pascal's law, here the x direction the length is dx, and the y direction the length is dy, and the z direction the length is dz. Okay, let's consider this is the x direction, this is y direction, and this is z direction. Okay, here the pressure which is acting in the horizontal direction, that is x direction, is, let us consider px, and in y direction let us consider py, and the z direction let us consider pz. Okay, according to this Pascal's law, what it is telling means the intensity of pressure, that is px, py, and pz at a point, let us consider that this is the point, is in a static fluid is same in all directions. Okay, is same in all directions, that is px equal py, that is a pressure in y direction, equal pressure in z direction, that is nothing but a constant. Okay, this is nothing but of a Pascal's law statement. From this Pascal's law, it is clear that if we have a body or anything which is kept inside the fluid, okay, the pressure exerted by the fluid on the body is same in all directions. Okay, now we will see what are the conditions for the validity of Pascal's law. Here everyone will explain the exact meaning of Pascal's law, but nobody knows what are the conditions to exist the Pascal's law. Here if we see, Pascal's law valid for the fluids are in rest position, that is static fluids. Okay, according to Newton's law of viscosity, tau equal mu into du by dy. Yes or no? Here because of the fluid is in rest position, the velocity or a change in velocity equal to 0. Yes or no? If we substitute this du equal to 0 in Newton's law of viscosity, what will happen? Tau equal to mu into 0. Something into 0 is nothing but of 0. Yes or no? To exist Pascal's law, the shear stress of that fluid must and should 0. Yes or no? This is the most important condition to satisfy this Pascal's law. Okay, if we see for the ideal and real fluids separately, if we consider ideal fluids, okay, ideal fluids, actually in ideal fluids, the ideal fluids may move or may in rest position. First I am considering the ideal fluids in rest position. For example, ideal fluids are in rest position. Here whenever the fluids are in rest, the velocity equal to 0. Yes or no? Velocity equal to 0, and this ideal fluids means the viscosity of that fluids equal to 0. Yes or no? Viscosity of that fluids equal to 0. Before coming into this, as we know, tau equal to mu into du by dy, to exist the Pascal's law, the shear stress must and should equal to 0. Yes or no? To exist tau equal to 0, whether mu may be 0 or this change in velocity may be 0. Any one of these two will become 0, then tau will become 0. Yes or no? Both will also become 0, then tau will also become 0. Yes or no? If we see for ideal fluids which are in rest position, here a change in velocity equal to 0 because of fluids are in rest position. And because of the ideal fluids is nothing but of inviscous fluids, that is viscosity equal to 0. Okay, because of these two values are becoming 0, the tau will become 0. Yes or no? So that for ideal fluids, whenever the fluids are in rest position, it will satisfy the Pascal's law. Okay, if we see ideal fluids are in moving, okay, ideal fluids are in moving. For ideal fluids itself, that viscosity equal to 0 because these are inviscous fluids. And because of this fluids are in motion, what will happen? This change in velocity will not equal to 0 because these fluids are in motion. Whenever these are in motion, the velocity which may vary. Yes or no? So for that, the change in velocity for the moving fluids equal to 0, and for ideal fluids, viscosity equal to 0. Before I told you that any one of these two values will become 0 means the shear stress will become 0. Here, so that as we know, tau equal to mu into du by dy, even though this du is not equal to 0, this viscosity is 0 for the ideal fluids, tau will become 0. So that for moving of ideal fluids also will satisfy this Pascal's law. Okay, that is irrespective of the position of the ideal fluids. Fortunately, these ideal fluids will satisfy this Pascal's law, whether they may be in motion, whether they be in rest position. Whatever may be the position of these ideal fluids, irrespective of the position, these ideal fluids will satisfy this Pascal's law. Okay. And if you see for a real fluids, what is the condition to exist the Pascal's law means? Here real fluids are viscous fluids. Okay, real fluids are viscous fluids. That is, viscosity of that fluids will never equal to 0. Whatever the position, maybe it is moving or rest position, the real fluids are viscous fluids. That means there exists some viscosity for the fluids. Okay. Now consider in real fluids, if the fluids are in rest position, that is in static condition. Okay, in static condition, what is the meaning means? Here velocity of that fluid is 0 because it is in rest position. Yes or no? As the velocity is 0, the change in velocity will also become 0. As we know, tau equal to mu into du by dy. Even though this viscosity is not equal to 0, this change in velocity equal to 0, so tau will become 0. That means whenever the real fluids which are in static position will also satisfy this Pascal's law. Okay, this static real fluids will satisfy this Pascal's law. And the next most important condition, for this condition, why only I explain all these things. This is the most important condition, that is whenever the real fluids are in moving. Whenever these real fluids are in moving, that is a motion. Here for real fluids, I already told you that mu never equal to 0. Okay, there exists some viscosity for the real fluids. If we consider these fluids are in motion, yes or no? These fluids are in motion. There exists some velocity. Yes or no? There exists some velocity. To existing the velocity for the fluid, the change in velocity will not equal to 0. Because if I consider some velocity here 10 meter per second, after some time the velocity may become 12 or 8 or whatever it may be. There will not exist the same velocity because there is a loss of some velocity, whatever it may be. Here the change in velocity never equal to 0 for the moving fluids of real fluids. Okay, here as we know tau equal to mu into du by dy. Here for the real fluids, the viscosity value is not equal to 0, and for the moving fluids, the change in velocity will also not equal to 0. As these two values are not equal to 0, tau is not equal to 0. That means as the main condition for the Pascal's law, to exist Pascal's law, the shear stress should be equal to 0. But here for moving real fluids, the tau value is not equal to 0. That means the moving real fluids is not satisfying this Pascal's law. Okay, not satisfying this Pascal's law. Yes or no? So here the condition is how to make to satisfy this moving real fluids the Pascal's law. Okay, what is the condition to satisfy the Pascal's law for the moving real fluids? Okay, the condition we will discuss now here. The condition is as we know tau equal to mu into du by dy. Okay, to exist the Pascal's law, that means to satisfy the Pascal's law, as any one of these two will become 0. Yes or no? For real fluids, the viscosity value never equal to 0. Okay, we cannot make this viscosity value equal to 0. The main condition here is we can make this change in velocity equal to 0. Okay, if we make this change in velocity equal to 0, if we substitute it in this equation, the tau will become 0. Okay, how can we make this change in velocity 0 means, let us consider the fluid is moving like this. The fluid is moving like this as a layers form. Okay, as a layers form like this. I am considering one sectional view here, the first section. At first section, the velocity E1 equal to, let us consider 10 meter per second. Okay, 10 meter per second. After some time, the fluid will move like this, and I am considering some other section here. Okay, that is second section, and the velocity here is, I am considering the same velocity, 10 meter per second. Okay, let us consider, I am considering the same velocity, 10 meter per second. If I differentiate, if I subtract these two values, that is the du equal to u2 minus e1, that is 10 minus 10 equal to 0. That is a change in velocity is becoming 0. Okay, like this, if you make the fluid which is constant velocity at each and every section, then what will happen? This moving real fluids are satisfying this Pascal's law. Okay, moving real fluids are satisfying this Pascal's law. Then what is the condition? To exist the Pascal's law, the velocity of the fluid should be maintained equally at all sections. Okay, this motion is nothing but of uniform motion. Okay, uniform motion or a steady flow motion, or a rigid body motion. Okay, these three names are there for this type of motion. Okay, here the condition is, if the real fluids are in motion, there should be exist some conditions like a steady flow motion or rigid body motion or uniform motion to satisfy this Pascal's law. Okay, I think you got the point, the most condition to exist the Pascal's law. This is a total about the Pascal's law here. In this session, we discussed about the Pascal's law statement with some example, and what are the conditions to exist Pascal's law for real fluids as moving and stationary, and ideal fluids for moving and stationary. Okay, I hope you got the point very clearly, and thank you for listening my videos, and please subscribe, share and like my videos, and I provide the total class as a notes in a PDF form in the description. You can download and watch it. Thank you.